Hello, this is Sham. I'm showing off my app, and here I have my splash screen with my loading bar, and it brings me to my front page. And here I have an input. I can put in my name, Sham, and after here I can choose male or female. If I don't have one, it'll say please select one, and it's the same if I didn't have a name and I selected a sex. So if I select male, press continue, it'll bring my name up from the last activity, and I have a scroll view with calisthenics, bodybuilding, and weightlifting. With three of these, you can press the image or the button. It's either or, you can do both. And if I press calisthenics, I have a YouTube video, find nearby parks, a phone number input, and a description that you can't really see because it's cut off down at the bottom here. But if I press find nearby parks, here it will show me Athlone with parks in the search bar, but right now my app is not working. So sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, I'm not sure. It's just an error here. If I press bodybuilding, same thing, find TUS Athlone Gym. If I press this, it will bring me to Athlone Gym. It would bring me, like if I go here to the college, TUS Athlone Gym, if I right click this, I can find my coordinates, and that is what I put inside. For example, where am I right now? Bodybuilding. Inside my bodybuilding activity, I can put in the coordinates and the search with Athlone Gym, but right now it's just not working. So if I continue with my app, go back, scroll to weightlifting. I have my weightlifting. And here, for an example, like my collar trainer, this phone number is already inputted, which I got from the website down here. It's just choice. When you open up your maps, you can get your phone number. If I call this, it will work. If I go back, find House Fitness Gym, it would bring me to House Fitness if it worked. And each one of these places have different coordinates. For example, bodybuilding has this, and Athlone, it has a park with parks, and that's it. And if I keep going back, and I put in Sham Antha, for example, and I put in female and continue, it brings me to a brand new activity here. So I have male view screen and female view screen here. And these are the two view screens. This and this, it'll bring you from the radio buttons to one of these two. That is its purpose. Here I have yoga, Pilates, mixed martial arts, and same functions as before. YouTube video, find ICAM yoga. It does this. It works for a second. I'm not sure why it, you know this, but every single activity has its own location that I inputted. Here, Pilates. Find Pilates Boutique, which is somewhere still in Athlone. All of these areas are inside Athlone. And if I go back once again, mixed martial arts, another number of Muay Thai with a phone and a vector asset. So if I go through my Word document, I have a splash screen with a progress bar, 6 vector assets. The vector assets are located within each activity, down in the bottom right. So if I go back and I choose Pilates, it'll always be different. My 2 radio buttons from the beginning of my activity. Let's go to the start. My 2 radio buttons. My 13 buttons, which you can just see throughout. My image views, which you can see throughout. My edit texts. My first one right here, and my other ones within apps right here. My phone numbers. My passing text is my name when you input it, so Sham, Shamantha, and it'll show up in male or female view. Web views for each activity. There's a map, there's a shortcut, there's 2 scroll views for male and female, 6 YouTube videos, and many strings. Thanks. This is my app.